Previously, on The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past,
We got a shoe!
and so the legend continues.
Okay, I was a little hurt from getting back here, so I went ahead and paid the Great Fairy a visit to get re-healed. But for now, let's go ahead and explore more of this area. Because there's actually a very huge shrine in the middle of all this grass. Okay, so maybe it's not a huge shrine, but it looks mysterious enough. Oh, I see what's going on here. So yeah, we push these out of the way to get through, but we can't get the chest. And likewise, if we do it the other way, we can get the chest, but we can't go through here. I see what you're doing, game. I see what you're doing. Okay, well, let's see. In the sanctuary, we grabbed the right one. I'm guessing in this one, it's going to be the left. Nope! God, what is with this game in the right? And with that, the water will flow through the shrine. And not only that, this will also uncover a piece of heart, which will give us another heart container. Also, yay, fish. I believe if we take this fish to some water over here, we can actually get some rupees out of it. Yep. So yes, being a good person will give us some money. Keep that in mind, and don't try to steal money. That's bad. Well, before we go on any further, let's go ahead and see what's in this chest. I think it's just some bombs. Yep. Well, that's good. We can use some bombs too, so I appreciate that. But now, let's go ahead and move towards the desert, because that is our next destination. Is there anything else around here that might be worth mentioning? Nope, not really. Okay. There's a lot of secret caverns and everything, a lot of which that probably won't give you heart pieces, but a few of them do, so you definitely want to keep your eyes peeled for anything and everything. And you don't talk. Pay no attention to the average middle-aged man standing by this sign. Leave him alone. No. Hey! Why are you following me? Why did you take my sign? It says plain as day to just leave me alone. Sheesh! Well, I'm sorry. It was a sign. It needed to be destroyed. How was I supposed to know that you treasured that sign more than your own children? You can't enter with something following you. Fine. Go away. There, easy as that. We got him away. That's the last time I bother a man by a sign. Okay, another fairy fountain. Don't need it. But, good to know. Good to know. And now we're in the desert. Okay, we have another cave. This better not give me more rupees, because I am full, almost. I've almost met the 999 cap already. Aha! It is the Book of Madura. With it, you can read the language of the Helia people. Hey, thanks. I already knew that, because the game was so nice to tell me that fact. And here we have another piece of heart. They're really hitting those out. It's like candy. God. But thank you, dude. I really appreciate your common sense logic. It really helped me out. Okay, anything else around aside from giant sandman and vultures trying to kill me? No, probably not. Okay, can you just leave me alone, please? I'm not doing anything to disappoint you or annoy you. Fine. Be that way. I don't understand. I wonder if we have something that will help us read that text. Oh, wait a minute, we do. To open the way to go forward, make your wish here, and it will be granted. I always thought that was a very weird way to open a dungeon, but hey, whatever works for you. So welcome to Dungeon 2, the Desert Palace. The Desert Palace is kind of weird. It's not a very big dungeon. In fact, the boss isn't even in this part of the dungeon. Yes, there are parts. I am not kidding when I say that. But we'll have to find everything before we can get to those parts, and watch out for those guys. Those are Demos. When they catch you in their line of sight, you will be fired at, viciously. Okay. We have levers in this dungeon. And we have more of those eye statues. I don't know what those eye statues are called. Are they just supposed to be armor statues? Because I don't know. I thought armor statues were those other things that were in the Eastern Palace thing. I have no idea. Also, treasure chest. Where we can find the map. You can also light these candles, but that won't actually do anything, so don't bother. Okay, it looks like we have another tile by, Shukamanga. Slim, it is I. You must never fail to find all of the treasures in each dungeon. Yeah, I probably could have figured that out by myself. Okay, there's the big chest. Now I just gotta find the big key. Again, like I said before, it's very easy to get lost in here. Dungeon layout is not exactly straightforward. Not as straightforward as it could be, anyway. Also, I believe this is a trap. Because I believe if you defeat all the enemies, the only thing that's going to happen is the door is going to reopen, so... Yeah, that was extremely pointless. Okay, well thankfully we have a key so we can open this door. And here we got the compass. Speaking of which, we should probably look at the dungeon map really quick. Okay, I think I'm on the right track. But first, I want to see what's in here, so... Hey, it's the big key. Alright, so now we can grab that big treasure chest. Ow. Okay, anything else? Yes, let's see what's in here. Nothing. Actually, hold on a minute. Oh, okay, there's nothing here. We can go outside here, but this is actually just a way to get out, which we're not going to want to do that. So let's go back and go get the treasures now. Okay, now that we have the big key, let's go ahead and open this, and we get the Power Glove. You can feel strength in both hands. You can pick up and carry stones now. So yeah, you remember those stones that have been shown everywhere in the overworld that have, like, C's on them? We can now lift those. Now, when I was a kid and couldn't read text, I had no idea what this item even did. I was just walking around wondering what the hell you even do to get further in this dungeon. And then I was like, you know what? The dungeon item was a giant glove. Maybe I can pick up something. And sure enough, that is how I figured it out. Also, here's the obligatory fairy fountain of the dungeon. It seems like every dungeon in this game has a fairy fountain of some kind. So definitely use that to your advantage. But now, let's go down here, grab the piece of heart, and then make our way back up. Because here is the second part of the dungeon. This part is more linear, and not as long as the first part. As you can see, it's just a few rooms. But we will have to be careful because there are a lot of enemies around here. Including the deadly floor tiles of death. Yes, I believe this is the first game that showed those floor tiles, although I've never played very much of Zelda 1, so I don't know if that's true or not, but floor tiles, they're now a threat. And here we have some more. And okay, we have a red guy. Let's take care of him post-haste. Could really use some more bombs. Not gonna lie. For now, let's go ahead and light these torches. This is, I believe, the first time the candle or the lamp is actually mandatory, so make sure you have it by this point. Because now we can enter the boss room. Okay, boss number 2, the Lamnolas. These are giant sand snakes that jump out of the sand and try to kill you. They're not extremely hard. Arrows will severely weaken them, but they're kind of hard to hit. Just due to kind of the perspective of this game. But sometimes the Lamnolas will stay out longer than what they should be staying out, and that's usually your key to try to hurt them. But if you can't hit with the bow, or if you run out of arrows, you can use your sword too. The sword's probably not more effective, but it's easier to hit with the sword. Okay, that's one of them. Let's get ready to get killed with the other ones. Okay, there's 2. And there's 3. Now I should mention when the last one is out by itself, it'll actually shoot 6 or 8 stones at you as opposed to just 4. So they'll shoot the stones in more directions. You gotta be a little more careful, but by that point it should be almost dead anyway, so not a big threat. You won the Pendant of Power. Isn't blue supposed to be wisdom? That's what I thought. Your goal of finding 3 pendants is in sight. Go for the last one. Yeah, I thought blue was supposed to be wisdom. Game, are you lying to me? I don't like liars. Liars are jerks. But anyway, let's go ahead and make our way back to our house. I think that'll actually be a good stopping point. First, let's find a secret. Nothing super important in here, just a lot of rupees and this guy. Check out the cave east of Lake Hylia. Strange and wonderful things live in it. Well, that would be good advice, except I've already got the ice rod, so yeah, you're a little too late. But thanks anyway, I appreciate it. Also, we are maxed out on rupees, which means I know exactly where we're going to go next. Because we're going to go take a trip, it's going to be a very long and strange trip. But it'll also get us one of the mandatory, but first items we actually have to spend a lot of rupees to get. And thankfully we have more than enough. I believe it's only 300 and we have, well, triple that. Plus I'm sure there's a few other things we can do along the way, so yeah, let's do it. Okay, so you guys remember this bridge, right? Well, if not, there's the map. That's where it is. Now we're actually going to go north from here. This way. Magic Shop, Waterfall of Wishing. Sounds good. Sounds like a place I'd want to go to. Hey, look, a witch. Double, double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble. Making mushroom brew I am. Well, good luck finding a mushroom. Hint, hint. But for now, we're gonna go this way. Because there's actually quite a few things we can do. Also, with the running shoes, we can knock out these little stones. These, I don't know if they're stones or just leaves or something, but they block your path and you can't get through them unless you run into them. I know it's kind of weird, but hey, it's a video game. Anyway, welcome to a place that's not really on the map. I mean, it is, but it doesn't actually show it on here. But this is Zora's River. Look at all the Zoras. Zoras look much different in this game than they do in the N64 generation, but this was before their time. And I went the wrong way, of course. Gotta start things out by going the wrong way. Notice how we can't exactly go inside water in this game. We're gonna need an item that we will actually get from this place right here to fix that problem. So it'll never be an issue ever again. Gotta make sure you go the right way, though. In other words, not that way. No, stop jumping in the water. You're about to die, Link. You're about to die by drowning. Do you really want to do that? Anyway, here is King Zora. Wahaha! What do you want, little man? Do you have something to ask me? I want the flippers. Wahaha! But I don't just give flippers away for free. I sell them for 500 rupees. Okay, maybe it's not 300. So, well, we have enough no matter what, so let's go ahead and buy them. We're going to need them anyway. And he also gave us a tip. If we find whirlpools throughout the land of Hyrule, they'll actually be acting as warp points, so we can use that to warp around Hyrule. Good tip. Thank you, man. I believe we want to go this way, actually, before I go the wrong way again. Because as you probably noticed, there was a piece of heart here, and if we go this way, we can actually pick it up. Alright, there we go. And I believe we're actually done with the Zora's River now, so let's get out of here. But yes, now we can actually swim.